Nights in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. And tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Charlotte Hornets. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Brandon Ingram is an all-star talent, but then again, this is what he expected would happen. He said, confidence got me this far. Even with my build, I always had it. I think I have greatness in me, and I'm not going to stop until I'm the best. He certainly is well on his way to fulfilling that prophecy, Kevin.
Tremendous, David. Thank you for that. This is a prime-time interconference rivalry, Greg. What do you expect we'll see here tonight?
Kevin, it could be a feeling-out process early, but once the teams get going, expect this thing to get physical and contentious.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. Plumlee out there with Washington. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And for the Pelicans, Ingram and Williamson are the forwards. Hart is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. Now, here's Rozier. Defended by Hart. Ball from long range. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. There's a screen by Washington. Lets it go from 11, and the basket by Rozier.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
The pass to Williamson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
We've been seeing athletic big men in the NBA now, Brent, for some time, but Zion Williamson raised the bar when it came to that department.
Well, there's no doubt about it, and it's this combination that is so strange for people to have to wrap their heads around when you get on the floor with them. You're standing eye to eye to him if you're 6'5", and you don't realize the power, the strength, the quickness off the floor, the ability to put the ball down on the deck. I mean, he's just something that you don't see every day, and it's the reason why Zion's one of the more special players in the league.
Here's Williamson following the three by Charlotte. Ingram outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the right side. Graham gets a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here's Rozier. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
I tell you, Plumlee rolls so hard to the basket, no one really wants to get in his way.
Graham with the bounce pass. Valanciunas finds Graham. And there's the drive. Bucket is good. Graham's got 5 now.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Washington, that's good.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
Now here's Graham. He has 5 and finished off by Graham.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Williamson and finished off by Williamson.
We've seen Ingram's leg help him out offensively, but that time on the defensive end, swarming.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Valanciunas against Plumlee. Here's Hayward, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And it's hard to believe that Gordon Hayward has been playing for over a decade in the NBA. Now a seasoned vet, firmly in the second half of his career.
That free throw good from Hayward. And Hayward has had a bit of a career renaissance lately, looking more and more like his old self.
And Kevin, it's just great to see him playing at this level again. I think it's testament to how much he loves the game of basketball, as well as how badly this guy wants a chance to win a championship.
Now here's Graham. He's got 7. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Ingram. Again, the Pelicans score.
Brandon Ingram, a constant threat on the offensive end. A little bit of work right there in the mid-range.
Now here's Rozier. Defended by Hart. Ball from long range. For New Orleans, they've gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Here's Hart. That's short off the rim. Charlotte's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Ball surveying the defense. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Now, here's Rozier. Defended by Hart. To the inside. Here's Washington. That's good. And it's Rozier with the assist. Washington's got 7 points in the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Hart the pass to Williamson. Over Washington. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. 7 points for Zion Williamson.
With the assist.
Outside Ball. Pass to Hayward. There's a screen by Washington. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore: keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Now here's Graham. He's got 7. Williamson finds Ingram. Williamson is screen on Hayward. Here's Ingram. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And Ingram really could handle either part of that pick and roll. He could be the screener, and then he could roll, or he could score off it. Nice option.
Who wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Marshall comes in for Williamson. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Lewis subbed in for Devontae Graham. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Bridges, he's checked in for Plumlee. Oubre comes in for Gordon Hayward. Bouknight, he's checked in for Rozier. And Smith subbed in for Ball. Now here is Smith. Passes it to Washington. Oubre sets the screen for Smith. From outside, off the mark. The Pelicans trail. Here's Alexander Walker. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Now, here's Oubre. There's 1:47 left to play in the first. Bridges passes to Bouknight. Nailed from three-point land.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here's Lewis. The shot from the low post is good.
And, you know, he's not usually the guy to break out the crossover. Worked for him that time, but I'm not sure I would be doing that consistently.
Now, here's Oubre. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. No good on the three. Here's Ingram.
Oh. And that's big time from B.I.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 1. Screen by Smith. And it's out of bounds for the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Garrett Temple is checked in for New Orleans.
Pelicans, Garrett Temple.
Oubre outside. Pass to Smith. 5 to shoot. To the paint. It's tipped. Now Marshall. And there's the pass to Alexander Walker. There's a good screen. Driving to the basket. Outside for Lewis. Pass to Temple. Now Lewis. Clock at 6. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Alexander Walker. Feeds to Marshall. And good that time. Now it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Pelicans ahead as they end the first quarter on a 14-5 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top scorers. Case in point, Gordon Hayward among that group, and he does it so well.
I really like the step back move. Being at 6'8", I feel like I can use a little bit of my quickness to get an advantage and then step back and tall enough to shoot over some guys. So that's one of my moves.
One of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jump.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
On the court for the Hornets, the guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Up of the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. And it's Plumlee in its center. And here is Satoransky. After Miles Bridges getting his shot to go from deep. Down low. Here's Williamson. Another one falls for New Orleans.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Pass to Plumlee. Plumlee with a screen on Satoransky. Ball. He gets it in there. Ball's got his third bucket of the night.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
It's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ball against Satoransky. Bridges a screen on Satoransky. The drive by Ball. Good D by Williamson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Takes a step back. Satoransky finds Williamson. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Williamson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pelicans. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Bridges. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability. And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
And it goes down 2 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Hayward outside. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Williamson. Another one falls for New Orleans. You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Ball.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Now, here's Rozier. Over Hart, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
An athletic, strong Rozier has the physical tools to be a star on both sides of the ball.
Now here's Williamson. 15 points in the game.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And I don't think there's any doubt what a determined scorer Hayward is. He's not going to let some contact keep him from finishing.
Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. Devontae Graham comes in for Satoransky. I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brent Berry. Brent, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
Here's Ball. Zion Williamson making his last shot. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Ball.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 17.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with.
Hayward can hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
New Orleans making some changes here. Hayes, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Josh Hart. Charlotte also making some changes. Washington's checked in for Plumlee. Oubre comes in for Miles Bridges. And Bouknight comes in for Rozier. Now here's Graham. He's got 7. Count it.
And you can tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
And here is Bouknight. Trying to get open is Oubre. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Bouknight.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Washington. He's got 7.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Ball against Graham. In the corner, it's Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. Alexander Walker passes to Graham. Williamson a screen on Ball. Graham with the bucket. Graham's got 11 points.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
There's the pass to Ball. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jump.
Williamson up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Ball against Graham. The drive-by Ball.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Williamson. Over Hayward. And that one's good. Williamson's got 23.
The defense is doing its job out there. They're trying to stay aggressive, but Zion just too much.
Now here's Bouknight. Defense right on him. In the corner, it's Oubre. That 3 off the mark. Pelicans leading by 6. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
Lets it go with a 3. Bouknight, no good. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. With James Borrego. Coach, too many easy buckets for them. Defensively, where do you dig in?
Got to stop penetration. That's the focus right now. They're getting to the paint. Just way too many points in the paint. Too many breakdowns all over the board defensively.
Yeah, that has to tighten up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now, he's feasting.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for New Orleans right now, underneath in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Devontae Graham is out there with Hart, and it's Ingram in at the small forward.
Just a little quicker than the defense. Hayward demonstrating how to score when under duress.
The Hornets shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
The free throw drops by Hayward. New Orleans leading by 7. He takes it in. 2 points. That one goes. Graham's got 13.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And Greg, with Devontae Graham, you know he's going to shoot it. He has no hesitation letting it fly.
I mean, he's a solid three-point shooter who believes he can make any shot. About 2/3 of his shots all come from outside, so you know exactly what you're getting with him.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Now, here's Hart. Ingram with it. Picked up by Rozier. And Valanciunas now atop the key. Valanciunas with a screen on Rozier. Ingram passes to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Passes the ball. Plumlee with a screen on Graham. Here's Ball. Rejected by Ingram.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Rozier. The Pelicans make their last shot. Pass the ball. Plumlee with a screen on Graham. Here's Ball. The shot's good. Ball's got 19 points.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Now, here's Rozier. There's the drive. And he gets it to go. Rozier's got 6 points.
And when Rozier goes on the drive, he's relentless. Even the contact can't throw off his shot.
Graham kicks to Ingram. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
Hornets timeout call. It's time for them T-shirts. All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
So for the Pelicans, Marshall comes in for Zion Williamson. And Lewis subbed in for Devontae Green. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Ish Smith comes in for Ball. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. The pass to Smith. On the wing, Bridges. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 6.
I'm watching Ish Smith watch his teammates. Great swing to the wide open man for the uncontested shot.
From 13, Lewis misses. Hornets trail by 13. Washington finds Rozier. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Valanciunas, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Rozier. He's got 6. Washington, that's good. Washington's got 12 in the game.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Valanciunas. He's got 6. Kicks it to Ingram. Screened by Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. And it's Ingram missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Here's Smith. Got it from 16 feet.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Here's Lewis, and that one is stuffed right through.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And so it's Charlotte with it, following the score by New Orleans. Smith takes it off the glass. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now, here's Rozier. Smith scanning the floor. And it's Rozier missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Valanciunas. Ingram outside. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. Driving in and slammed up by Ingram.
Well, the length of Ingram on display, outstanding at finding a lane, and then he explodes through it.
It's about to be a T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. Pelicans fans, your Pelicans dance team.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Temple comes in for Ingram. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Zedaransky subbed in for Lewis. The Hornets also changing it up. Oubre's checked in for Plumlee. And Bouknight comes in for Rozier. Hornets trail by 13. Passes it to Bridges. Smith with it. And he drives in. And the shot goes down. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
And once again, there's Ish Smith going turbo mode to get past the defense. An excellent look at the bucket off the drive.
Steps back and fires. Jump shot is good that time. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
And it seems like we have an invasion of players in the league from Canada. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, one of the latest first-round picks from the North.
Yep, 2019 GA, Alexander Walker, 17th pick in the draft. And he's really close to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In fact, they're related. That's his cousin. And they did this really cool jersey swap the first time that they faced off against each other. And SGA actually got the best of them in that game, scored 23 back in 2020. But Canada providing some incredible talent to the league the last few years.
Here's Bouknight. The Pelicans make their last shot. There's a screen by Washington. Bouknight, no good. And so Zedaransky will bring it up for the Pelicans. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Zedaransky. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Zedaransky's got 5.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
For 3, Oubre. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Temple the pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Temple. New Orleans moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. But 3. The shot that time not on target. Now here's Bouknight. From deep three-point range. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Hornets, The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Hayward out there with Bridges, and it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. Now Hart, after Gordon Hayward's three-pointer that didn't go. Now here's Hart. He's tightly guarded. Yes, that goes in. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Rozier the pass the ball. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
3.
Rozier's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Valanciunas. Graham against Ball. Into the lane. Graham with the bucket.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Now, here's Rozier. Now the pass to Ball. Off target from three-point range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Graham. Yep, that one goes. Graham's got 19 points.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
It's good to see Rozier improving as a playmaker. Passes like this help make his guys better players.
Now here's Hart. Williamson the screen. And that one drops. Hart's got 4 this quarter. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Outside Ball. Three-pointer. Hayward good on the three-point shot.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Graham against Ball. And oh, what a play by Graham. Graham's got 10 points in just the second half. Graham against Ball. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Good on the shot.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Hart the pass to Williamson. Over Hayward. And it's Williamson missing. Hornets trail by 16 with the step back. Here's Rozier. Almost, but it rolls out. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. And the dunk by Williamson.
So focused to get that finish there and to stay somewhat on balance. A great finish from Zion as he gets driving on the inside.
Oubre, a screen on Graham. Ball. That one goes in. Ball's got 26 points.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Pass to Williamson. Over Hayward. They get it back. Valanciunas finds Ingram. Buries the long-range jumper.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Oubre outside. Out to Hayward from downtown. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Now, Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes, and he doesn't make a mistake that time.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. Second chance shot, and Valanciunas with the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
And the basket by Rozier.
The resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Now, here's Oubre. Now, Ball. Shot clock at 6. Over Valanciunas. And there's another one for the Hornets.
And I love Ball's awareness. When the mid-range J is available, he is more than happy to take it.
Passes it to Hart. Over Rozier. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Hornets trail by 16. Bridges dishes the ball. Pass to Rozier. Valanciunas against Oubre. Here's Bridges. And that one is good. 8 points for Miles Bridges.
Adept at maintaining his balance on the way up. Bridges, a strong player who can play through contact.
And the pass to Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this 2 minutes.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
For 3, Bridges. The shot missing. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Graham against Ball. Williamson a screen on Oubre. And that one's good. Ingram.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Rozier. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket and stolen by Williamson.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Pelicans.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
They pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Zion Williamson.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Ingram, and he gets the bucket.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Graham against Ball. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Ball slams it in.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And so here is New Orleans following the bucket by the Hornets. The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
One shot.
And that one falls for Ingram.
The biggest piece of that Anthony Davis trade that the Lakers and Pelicans made was Brandon Ingram. And in his first year away from Los Angeles, the guy was thriving offensively and then named to the 2020 All-Star team, proving that a change of scenery sometimes is good medicine.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Zion, you never let him back in the game tonight. How did you finish so strongly?
It's being consistent, not letting up after we get a big lead. Coach came and emphasized it at halftime, and then we just came out and stayed consistent.
Yeah, it was a wire-to-wire job tonight, man, and congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.